Now, long time ago, there's this monk who is traveling to another town. So he carried a lot of things, and he was walking beside a river. So he was walking, very tired, he was walking, and then he reached this river, and he needs to go across the river, right? But the river is way too deep. So I was thinking, how am I going to cross the river? I've walked this far, I just need to cross this river, and maybe the other half, I will reach the town. I got to go across this river. So this monk has an idea. This monk saw like a bamboo tree, those kind of tree, and then he starts taking them, cut them off, cut one, and then he starts to build his own raft. You know what's a raft? Okay, the raft like a boat, but it's not a boat, it's like a raft. So he tied up, he built the raft, he cut it, do it nicely, and tie again to make sure that it's safe. And everything is done already. He has spent so much effort to build this raft. He even have a lot of blister on his hand because he was cutting the bamboo. And it took him days, and he was really tired, thirsty, and everything else. But he finally got it. So he says, now I can cross the river. So he put a raft on the water, and then put all his bag and so on. And then he started using the raft to go cross the river. And cross, and he managed to cross the river, right, with all his things. So now he come up from the raft, and he's on the river bank right now. And then he's going to continue his journey. And then he look at his raft. This raft means a lot to me. It had helped me to cross the river. I spent so much time, so much effort to build things like that. And here's what the monk ended up doing. The monk ended up pulling the raft to the town. Like, he literally took the whole raft together with him because he could not let go of his raft. And because of that, he has never reached the town because he was too tired and too exhausted to carry the raft. Now, when you want to achieve success, right, you meet a lot of things along the way, things like that. You must learn the skill of letting go. If you cannot let go of materials, you'll always be stuck. Materials are things. They had its time and moment, but as far as the value of it, it doesn't last forever. You should not be attached towards things. So in business, you should never be attached to your products. Some people love their products. Like for instance, authors. They write a book, and they love their book so much, and they think that this book is going to change the world. But that's what they think. So most authors are usually broke because they just think their book is good, but the world doesn't think it's that good, right? So you got to learn how to let go. Everyone understand this concept? Okay.